talk to you right quick? We just got an urgent message. It seems Olivia has something important to report about the Dragon Torch. Let's go hear what she has to say.
Thanks for coming. There was something I wanted to share about the situation here. Give me a minute to pull everyone together.
So, was there some problem?
You know about the eruptions in this area, right? Of the energy that the Guardians feed on?
We do. Energy funneled from the Dragon Torch overflows out of these openings, correct?
That's right. I'm not sure if you've noticed, but they've been going non-stop for a while now.
We still don't know the cause, so don't get any ideas. Wasn't anything I did. But the Guardians are feasting well, I'll tell you that. What that means down the line, we'll have to see.
What worries me most are the ice shard cliffs. The weather there started going wild, just like here.
Understood. We'll prepare for an emergency as we continue our regional investigations.
Thanks. We'll keep a close watch here and do what we can to contain it. As for everywhere else, I'm afraid we have no choice but to continue to rely on your Avis unit.
Not a problem. We're on it.
Let's leave things here to the Astrum unit and continue focusing on weather anomalies.
Special event, get the news here. What you think we'll find? On my way there. for a quick break? For sure.
Oh, it's you. Something terrible has happened.
What's wrong?
One of our number, so they claim I'm from the
A villager carried off by a mob?
Never.
We'll take up the investigation.
Thank you.
I received report of Shewu attacking the village as well. We've prepped the...
All right.
Agreed.
Right.
Wanna help out a bit?
Right. Understood. Right.
See you when you get there. End transit to the target now.
There it is. I don't see any sign of sushi.
Yeah, but we need to think of the village first. They might attack again.
Right. They've authorized this for the safety of the village. They're looking for the missing person.
Understood.
I'd live for this.
surely in the monster's nest.
There, our mark.
Nailed it.
I think I saw something that looked like a scrap of clothing earlier.
Really? Your keeper's clothing was made to imitate the cocoons, right?
Right. The Guardians are less likely to see them as a threat, and it camouflages their village, too.
I see. Let's go report back. We have to tell them what we learned.
Special event, get the music.
Everyone seems like they're in good spirits.
Let's prepare for the next hunt. I heard about Soshi. That all that remained of him was a ragged scrap of cloth.
I'm sorry.
And what is that?
We may have discovered an issue. It's just a theory, but its guardian deterring traits may have the opposite effect on their predator.
Wait, you don't think it mistook us for guardians because of our clothes? But surely that can't...
I believe it's possible, especially as a moving object.
Then the threat we ought to be watching most closely for is Shei Wu, not the guardians. Thank you. There's little we can...
We'd welcome the help.
Yes.
Not to mention that something came up in the data he's been compiling for me. He's at the base camp in Zeus. And let's head there now.
All right.
Hey, Mr.
Where the wormway was?
All right, I'll go and...
So I hear something unusual is going...
Yes. The deeper you go, the cooler it gets. Strange, no? So I went down further, and it went from cool to cold. What in blazes is going...
I see.
Okay. Something this big can freeze solid?
If it's cold enough here for this to happen...
Right. Reports from base camp on the other side say the blizzard there shows no signs of letting up. Details remain unclear, but Jindahad has been observed in a dangerously agitated state.
So, is that what's causing this?
Maybe. The dominant monster in each region has evolved. Adapting to the climate in their region and drawing strength from the weather phenomena.
Exactly. What we're seeing is likely the synergy of a fierce blizzard and Jindahad's agitation. More troubling still is how the resulting freeze may be disrupting the flow of energy here.
Now that I think about it, everywhere seems to be...
The normal flow of energy beyond this point has been blocked. We need...
All right, let's...
Speak with me once you're ready to go.
I've got views you won't want to miss.
Rove,
You seem a little...
now that you mention it,
It bites deep, this cold. I dare say deeper still your furless flesh. Even mine cap is no avail. Of late, I am gnawed too by an ill ease I cannot name. A
that's rather concerning. Your body may...
We're here to investigate this. You should stay here and rest.
I agree.
a kind offer. Hail, no, you...
The one puzzle
This one seems...
was the... I think I understand. Probably.
Selfish though it be, I'm not yet fain to part with life and limb. To...
In any...
what qualm I...
I see. If it was a Yeon Kutku, I'd bring the habitat is wrong for one. I think this clear. I went ahead and...
Let's report back once we're done.
Special limit.
Uh-huh. I see. I await your next visit.
Shall we head out? Or was there something you needed to do first? Understood. Then let's make for Jindahad's location. There it is! Jindahad seems even more aggressive than before. It may well be a response to the environment. Slaying authorized for research and containment.
Understood. Going to take the lead. Setting my sights. a little game of chase.
There's a monster here.
Have to try another ridge.
lower back.
I'm glad you're not hurt. Great work removing one of the factors exacerbating the cold. Let's just hope that allows the landslide to begin a gradual process of thawing.
Right. Let's go look for changes. It's become unfrozen almost as soon as we took care of Jindahad. The Dragon Torch's power is incredible.
Now the energy can flow again. That's good, right?
Well, that's the thinking, but I'm not so sure it's good.
Right. The flow of energy out is still extremely elevated from previous levels.
What do you think will happen now?
I don't know. We'll have to continue investigating to figure that out.
Agreed. Though we are depending on Olivia's team for many of those answers. In the meantime, we should continue to monitor each region for any anomalies.
Right. Let's get to it.
Victor, listen to this new event.
Leah, é aqui?
So long for now. I've got news you don't...
And request complete. Kittens play really.
So long for now.
We got a sale on. Need anything?
Yes.
Hello.
There. That's the Blanganga. It seems even more wild now than when the team encountered it.
The agitated facility with your injury. As I flashed out, I don't think we have a choice here. Requesting kill authorization.
Grim, you are authorized to kill the target. Thank you for... triple... Thank you. There's some...
Is this from the age of Wyveria?
Yes. These relics are the subject of our current research. And what you protected for us.
I protected these relics?
Well, more specifically, you protected our ability to discover them. The joy of that. Thank you.
Of course. But are you sure you don't want to stay here and join in the survey yourself?
As fascinating as it is, my focus lies elsewhere right now. When you made the decision to slay Xochitl, you protected the entire ecosystem here. Thanks to that, normal life has continued for these people. I'd like to repay you for that, as I still have a lot to learn.
I have every confidence in you, Alma.
A word hunter? I can't help feeling that there has to be some root cause for these continued inclemencies. Why don't we go and speak with Olivia and the others?
Agreed. Let's go.
Yo, good timing. Fabius just returned. And not by coincidence, I'm beginning to suspect.
Fabius is here? I wonder if he was able to draw any conclusions from that frenzy sample.
That seems likely, but we still haven't heard the details ourselves. Let's get everyone together.
I apologize for my late return. It seems you all have had your hands full during my... Allow me to give my...
Did you find...
Yes. There is no mistake, seeing as this topic is...
Then it must be dire indeed, though it's probably better you see it for yourself.
Of course. So that serves as a sort of energy.
That's right.
Perhaps it bears a relation.
Then you suspect some sort of...
Energy spilling out of it, same as here, same as the whole damn region. That explains your...
You don't think... There isn't a chance that Xochitl was actually keeping the system...
Relax, there's no chance of that. What we're seeing now is clearly a reaction. To what?
I see. All right.
Intensifying energy eruptions, paired with weather anomalies across the region, and now a Gorma complicated issues, but the professor trusts in us.
Agreed. Should probably start by visiting each base camp. See where we stand.
Good thinking.
Wow, we sure got here fast.
I'm surprised to see the weather's no more normal here than elsewhere.
It seems Maki was looking for us. Let's go talk to her.
All right.
Hey! You're here! I need to talk to you about a monster. The Black Flame. New Udra? Or something? Thanks.
So, what was it you wanted to share?
That thing.
I'll bet it's after the Everforge.
Doesn't look too different, but it's running hot. No time to cool, with the fire spring never ending.
Yeah, and it's not just the Everforge. Whole basin's hot enough to fry a great ape. Maybe that's why the new Udra's throwing such a fit. Way worse than last time.
But we've got our heads on straight this time. We'll get through this.
Everyone's already working at a fever pitch to keep the Everforge from getting any hotter.
I hope that's not just wishful thinking.
What are you talking?
It seems what happened last time sparked some real growth here. It's wonderful to see the clans cooperating with one another like this.
Yeah, it made me happy. Gemma and the others taught us how important working together really is. It made me think maybe we could actually take care of the village ourselves. Everyone in Azuz.
I'm sure. I could feel how passionate everyone was then.
And we are! Since the fire spring started, we've all been working with no breaks. But I feel like there are some things even hard work can't fix. By swallowing the valley's fire, the Black Flame has grown way hotter than last time.
It's safe to assume it's been affected by sustained exposure to this weather anomaly.
Even if we can keep the Everforge in one piece, that monster is something we can't handle. If someone doesn't stop it, so please...
Don't worry. We've no objections.
None.
Understood.
The scout flies are responding. It really is close to the village. Let's hurry! Right on Azuz's doorstep.
We can't let that thing get any closer.
Right. We stop it Let's go back and report.
Oh, thank blazes you're back in, and thank...
Just like Manning, we should have asked your help sooner. That's another lesson.
If you wanted...
You give her an but we can't...
Good. Which means...
I'll get ready too.
What are all the Wetwoods doing there? Has something happened?
You! Forest Lord! Big trouble! I'm talking! You listen!
What? The forest is filled with...
Lord of Forest, different.
You mean Uthduna?
If it was exposed to a down...
That's true. And if an
Forest!
Lord of Forest, same as forest itself.
They're going to try to stop a...
You're willing to help?
Copper 8?
Right. You, the Wetwoods, the Hunter, and this forest is our team's...
Team Copper 8!
Close.
They're going to take a breath. This feeling, Lord of Forest, close.
It's been exposed to sustained anomalous weather. Let's be careful.
Letting one roam free with the weather like this is far too dangerous.
Agreed. As an emergency countermeasure, the guild authorizes you to hunt the Uduna.
Understood.
without your help.
Team work together. Come on, hurry quick.
Good boy.
Then you have quelled the Lord's ragings? Many thanks.
Only because...
The what?
What? We're on top.
They...
Right.
And after that...
Good luck.
Hunter, listen to this new event. Check back in every meow and again. I'll get ready
Is
too.
this area still experiencing weather anomalies like the others?
We got a sail on. Need anything?
Let's survey the area. Unless there were some quests you wanted to prioritize? Understood. Let's commence our investigation. It must be a struggle for the people here to go about their daily lives amid this sandstorm.
True. We should go check up on the village.
Where is everyone? Is that... It's Isai and Sato. Let's go talk to them.
Greetings. Didn't expect to see you here, especially now.
That's just it. We were concerned about the village.
Are those Doshagama tracks you are looking at?
That is right. I would ask you to listen to what I have to say. Please, come inside.
Then Doshagama have come to the village?
Don't worry.
I'm relieved to hear it, but...
Indeed. We have never experienced the sand tide for so long. We were redoubling our patrols as a result, and we sighted a raid.
Given the circumstances,
You grasp its nature well. Just so. Even from afar, its fury was clear to see.
It was terrifying. So, we evacuated the village before anything happened.
Smart. It's likely the Doshagama were driven out of their...
Which means that until the Raidao is dealt with...
Right. We should get...
I am grateful. We will continue...
We'll be all right here.
The plateau that he spoke of is over that way.
All right. Let's have a look.
Massive agitation confirmed. Raid out hunt authorized. Let's make it safe for the villagers to return home.
Understood.
The lightning has them amped up. Might be able to use them as a trap.
being driven towards the village.
On behalf of my people, I thank you for this kindness. We are truly grateful.
We can't take all the credit. It was your swift action.
Well, we learned it.
Yes, that we must...
Quite right.
Still, the long fall...
Our friends are in...
I see. The storm has always given way to new life. Perhaps we have come to take that... I will continue to be vigilant.
Me too. Please, you all go and do what you must.
Yes, you need not worry about us here. May the winds guide your travels.
Thank you, and take care.
I just received word that Professor Fabius has returned from his Gore Magala search. We're to meet him at the Ice Shard Cliffs base camp. We should hurry.
All right, let's go.
Good, you're here. I have received reports on your agile response to the conditions in each region. Well...
Professor, that armor... Does that mean...
I have a report of my own to offer. I'll explain once everyone is... Avis Unit, Astrum Unit, my apologies for keeping you waiting. Here are my findings. After investigating each region, I have determined this to be the territory of a Gore Magala. As evidence of that, we recently took this Wudwud into our care, afflicted by the Frenzy virus.
It's unclear whether a Woodwud's body is capable of weathering the virus. At this rate, he may not...
Furthermore, I've arrived at a theory. The Dragon Torch's excessive output, the lasting weather inclemency. I believe both of these phenomena stem from a single root cause, Gore Magala.
What? How? Wait, a virus? Interesting. You're right. The dots are starting to line up.
Fascinating. It's true the virus exacerbates any violent tendencies in its host. Given that, it could be that this excessive energy output is a symptom, or perhaps an immune response.
Yes. And if we're talking infection, that starts to clarify what we're dealing with. This is big. The torch is some kind of organic structure. The damn thing's alive.
My thoughts exactly. And as an organism, it may respond to treatment. I'm sure you follow, Eric?
The antiviral compound you describe in your thesis. We'll need a tissue sample from the infection vector.
You think the Dragon Torch will respond to medicine? And would that same cure work on Rove?
There's hope. If they do share the same affliction, a cure for Rove could perhaps be a cure for both. The first step in testing that is slaying that Gormagala, to stop the virus's further spread. And to collect a tissue sample to derive a cure. Henceforth, that is our primary priority.
Understood.
I'll keep a
Good. Speak to me as soon as...
Not yet.
Special event. Get the news here.
Are you ready to leave, Hunter? All right. Time is our enemy here as much as Gormagala. Let's hurry to the rendezvous point. Look alive, men! Report!
Sir, we have yet to sight the target.
But something is definitely here.
Form up!
Christ! After it!
It spread this far. Follow it. You two are their shield! Go!
You've always protected us! Now, it's our turn! Now go!
Rex, calm!
Hurry!
Hang in there! That's an order! There's no Persevere.
Your weapon's gotten a little dull.
Calm. It's gonna be all right.
drawn out is do or die. A perfect reward for your outstanding work. Impressive. Admirably done. That should put a halt to the virus's spread. Good. We'll continue to monitor him, but his condition has stabilized. A success, despite the circumstances. You did well with such limited resources, Eric.
I couldn't have done it without that tissue sample. Not to mention your thesis, sir. I just hope the Dragon Torch responds to it as well as our fuzzy friend.
The Avis unit should be delivering it now. We'll just have to put our faith in Werner and wait.
Amazing. Even I can see the change. Is it taking effect already?
Yes, but as much as I'd like to take the credit, the wyvern milk is what's working most of the magic. If not for it amplifying the effects of the treatment, you'd never see it recover this fast.
That said, another Gormagala could turn up at some point. Are you worried it might happen again?
It's a fair point, but I'm not too concerned. Especially if this thing has organic properties. I'd like to pick Eric's brain about this, but there's a chance it's developed antibodies now. And if the wyvern milk magnifies that resistance too, it'd take a hell of a lot to...
I'm not ready to be quite that optimist, regardless. Werner, continue your research here. I'll be monitoring the area closely as well.
Understood. The cycles should return to normal in each region, but I'd like to keep monitoring them. Not to mention wanting to speak with you. I believe it's about Arkfeld.
All right, then.
Wow, we sure got here fast.
Well, what can I do for you? Hey. What are we making today? catch your eye? Anything catch your eye? Got something in mind? Got something in mind? You know where to find me.
Thank you for coming. I'm grateful. The egg I went around talking to people. Scraps from its feeding, bits of eggshell. It found a way to live. These
Yeah. Especially if it found...
Well, people at other base camps were saying the state it's leaving its... And Uthduna and New Udra both showed signs of being attacked. And
I wonder if that means it's unable to control its appetite.
I don't know. That's what...
How interesting. I had heard talk of that egg as well, so the fact that it's run roughshod over
This sort of sounds like the frenzy.
Too difficult to say, but in Arkfeld's, for instance, Nata.
No.
Right, then I'll explain. The frenzy caused an uncontrolled spike in the dragon, but it may have been more than just bad weather. Our analysis showed that the virus... That means the wyvern milk itself may have come to contain tiny traces of the virus's characteristics.
I'm starting to see where this is heading. Then the mutated energy...
Exactly. It gradually tainted the water supply. Animals, plants... If it traveled up the food chain, growing more its eventual destination would be the dominant predator. That may be why that Uthduna and other monsters exhibited such a...
And then, at the very end of the chain, Arkfeld comes and siphons those...
And in so doing, it may be assimilating their traits.
And after it finally found the strength...
But from the reports we've heard...
I believe so. And there's been no report.
Hey, we should talk to Nata before heading out.
I was planning to.
You're going, aren't you? To the Wind's Gasp, to Raydao.
Yes.
Could I?
You heard Eric's theory. You know it.
I'm still just an apprentice hunter. So, please.
The answer is no. I don't need someone who's just going to watch. But, given how far you've come, I feel you're capable now of more than that. Don't be a passive observer. Use your head and think for yourself. Promise you'll do that.
Okay. Right. Let's go.
I'm glad you could join us, Nata.
So am I.
Have you been looking into Arkfeld this whole time? Ever since that egg?
I asked around while we were traveling, or while I was helping out at base camp. Whenever you were out in the field, I was trying to piece things together on my own. Sorry.
Don't be. I understand the feeling well. Whatever the undertaking, it all starts from curiosity.
I'm certainly the same way. And this investigation all started from the data you collected, Nata. Quite the achievement.
She's right. It's impressive.
Oh, if you say so, thanks. Did Arkveld do this too?
Not sure, but it doesn't show any signs of being fed on. That rules out Raydao.
This looks like the result of one single devastating blow. Let's proceed with caution. The weather's picking up. We should hurry.
Right. The sand tide is gonna put Raydao in an agitated state. If it's gonna strike, it'll strike then. Doesn't look like it was dinner either. More like the result of an uncontrollable impulse.
Raydao sighted.
This feeling, it's like back then.
Yeah.
It's true.
A reversion to the origin species.
It really did find a way to live.
Looks like Eric's worst fears were right.
For its own sake. We can't leave it like this. The path we must take is clear.
Nata.
You sure?
If I were a hunter, it's what I would do.
All right.
Alma!
Right! The target is an aberrant arc belt. The guild authorizes the hunt.
Understood. Well then, let's get to it.
I swear on my land that I'll do everything in my power to aid you. On guard.
Hang on, Hunter! Hang on, Hunter!
Down that easily.
Resist the abuse.
lightning has them amped up. Might be able to use them as a trap.
Additional supplies have been placed in your sacred's pouch.
Still in one piece? What's our move?
really did seem as fierce as a frenzied monster.
No question. I'm also sure its ability to absorb elements is what let it shed its guardian nature. It's a shame that unique strength became its fatal weakness.
A harsh irony. Well, we should be going. Nanto's waiting for us.
Right.
That was unfortunate.
There are others like it that one day.
I'm sure that...
Yeah.
Well,
Huh?
you want to know, right? Let's...
Yeah, let's go!
Of course. Yeah, let's go!
Yep.
You know where to find me.
Mew. I'll have more ready for next time.
I heard from the other.
Aren't they on...
No, not these. My Spetchama made them for me with some tad stylish freak. But now... It must have been while I was come to think.
Let's see if we can track them.
Yes. Understood.
Hey. Got something in mind? Anything catch your eye? See you later.
Yikes, spikes! Those could come in handy on time.
Right. Any quests you want to go on?
I'll be waiting here. Yes. I'm happy to help anytime.
You keeping stuck?
here fast. What you think we'll find?
Welcome back. Can I help you with anything?
Hey, guess what? Rove got in touch. Said he's discovered some kind of talking artifact. What do you think it is? I can't even begin to imagine. Shall we go visit him at his hideaway?
Like a natural trap.
Your stamina will suffer if your body temperature drops. Warm up with a nice hot drink. I put the materials I found in your field pouch. You can see the walls are tearing in some places. It almost appears as if... No, it can't be.
Well met, friends, and my thanks for making the journey. I asked you here but for one reason alone. This talking artifact. It appeared without warning, and utters the most confounding things, without a mouth at that. What say we examine it more closely together? Aye, that's the spirit.
Fascinating. I've never seen an artifact quite like this before. Rove, did you say it could talk?
Listen for yourselves. Its utterings continue as we speak.
My word. How is it able to vocalize? Does it contain some kind of instrument or sound box?
Huh? It stopped.
Yes, right in the middle of invasion and subjugation. That doesn't sound scary at all.
We should have a look around.
I will...
The scout flies are reacting.
Let's see where they take us.
What's all this?
We've got company. Biology and temperament, unclear, but their behavior is abnormally hostile. The guild authorizes you to neutralize people.
Understood.
There go the scout flies again.
Come on.
What do you think those monsters we fought were?
Long legs, rotund bodies, and mask-like attachments. They resemble an obscure group of 17 megalithic artifacts, lovingly coined the Mega 17.
Up there!
Oh my, it's in trouble! And it can talk?
All I'm hearing is that baby Sacred calling for help!
No time to lose. Hunter, the guild authorizes you to slay the Nursilla.
Understood.
You alright? Take a second to restock your supplies before heading out.
What are those things?
I don't remember seeing creatures like that the last time we came through the place.
These might be Narcilla hatchlings, but there's no way! They're everywhere! Any lingering effects? We're just glad you're safe.
Oh, this will take some explaining.
Fluffiness level? Foreign planet?
Could you tell us a... What do you mean, familiar being?
Does it have anything to do with those small monsters and the Mercilla's aberrant behavior?
Okay, but you said compatriot. Does that mean you,
To be perfectly honest, this is a lot to absorb, even for us. But the thrust of it is that a powerful being is trying to wreak havoc on our world, right?
And when havoc is in the wreaking, there's only one thing for us to do.
We have to stop Omega Planetus. Do you have any idea where we might find Omega Planetus?
So, the strongest creature in the area. Oh no. Jindahad?
That'd be my bet.
Then there's not a moment to lose. We depart as soon as we're prepared.
Hello.
Hello.
Everyone here has been doing well, Hunter.
You keeping stocked?
Hey. What are we making today? Anything catch your eye? You know where to find me.
Right.
Any quests you want to go on?
I'll be waiting here.